Okay, so happy Saturday. Come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. Today we've got a 2023. It's a 2023 Franken Domina, and this is a Trocken Qualitätswein aus Deutschland. So this is what is considered a quality a German wine here. It's got its little seal. It's very, if you look at the pour, you'll see that it's very transparent. I can easily see through the white light on my handheld device. And I can see the keys through the keyboard, and certainly can read what time it is on my watch. So on the nose, no, yes, this is not going to be bold. It is so cassis, blackberry, some plum, really just some black tree fruits, black stone fruits. On the palate, this is deliciously dry. It's refreshing. It's well finishing. And it is just straight up cassis. This is a fabulous table wine. And there's no tannins to speak of. No boldness on the middle curve for the complexity. I would say this is one of those red wines that will just about go with anything. And tonight, we're having pizza when our friend Bram gets here from Antwerp on his way back to Croatia. Or Italy. I don't know where he's going. He's somewhere down that way, south and east of here. But, happy Saturday! I've gotten so much done because Shotzi's here, and she's like, get out of bed, we got crap to do. And I'm like, oh, but I don't usually do this. She's like, that's exactly right, you don't usually do this. And so it's time to actually be productive. And so she got me up and going, and it was a fabulous thing. I've gotten so much done. I feel like an Army commercial from the 1980s, you know. We get more done before 8 a.m. than most people do all day. In the Army. Okay, so let's hop into our grid and see what we got. So we've got a Saturday, May 17, construction by Ryan Judge. This should be fun, edited by Will Short. So let's hop into this grid and see what we got going on here today. So much mail to Santa, and we got 5 letters. Much tells me plural, so we got 4 and an S. I'm assuming lists. I can't get in there, please get me this, so try lists. Lists. Sports and arts as an example. Now the key takeaway here is that sports and arts are both capitalized, so I'm going to go with sections to start, as in sections of a newspaper. They're found in dens, starting with a T. What do you think? Maybe TVs? Mezcal source? Yep, that would be agave. So we got TVs in the den to go with the Bears and the Lions. Prime choice. No idea. Are we talking Amazon? Are we talking steak? Are we talking about club membership? What are we talking about here? Enough. Maybe I give. Uncle. Sitcom set in a corner store run by a Korean-Canadian family. I feel like I know this, but I don't know this. So, okay. Athlete who shares his home venue with the Sparks. I do believe it's LA Laker. The sun as an example in about 5 billion years. Okay, so look, we've look at this. This is great, right? So we've got that RE blank blank I. This just tells me we've got ourselves a red giant. Those of us who are astrophysics nerds galore, I mean, just to the extreme, you know. It's like, I really wish I could be around to see that, though by definition you wouldn't, and we'll be gone long before we get to red giant status. So, it's just unfortunate. But I also wouldn't mind dying through spaghettification in a black hole. I mean, that would be so cool to go, you know, to hit the event horizon and just experience that, but then I think it'd be awfully painful, so maybe not. Halloween vis-a-vis All Saints Day. Well, that sounded really dark, but no, I mean, if you're gonna have to go, you know. So here, same day delivery would fit, but I don't know, is this Kim's something? Rita blank, R.I.P. singer. And I think that's Aura. Think. Hair color as an example. Now, if we had 4 letters, I'd say maybe a tint, but I think we've got 5 and a TR, so I'm going to go with genetics here. We're going to go with a trait and see if that opens anything up for us. Something to take in from a boat. I don't know. I don't have a clue. Rubbish destinations. 4 letters, so there's 3 and an S maybe, or 3 and an I for the plural, maybe, but I'm thinking maybe bins. I've spent so much time in the United Kingdom, and I always think there's dustbins. No, they're dustbins. It's in a trash can. It's a dustbin. So I'm like, okay. Something to take in from a boat. Is this really turning into like a banana or something? British singer blank Parks. And we're looking for Arlo there. So yeah, it could be bananas. I'm going to put that in there. And I guess you order a banana split. It comes in a little boat, doesn't it? So it probably is banana split, but who really knows? Outside the typical biological setting, I'm assuming we're looking for in vitro. I don't know. Interesting. This is not a rollover, go to sleep and just solve it while you're not thinking about it grid. This is going to be work today. Dostoevsky's denial. Well, we have yes is da and no is niet. Niet. Yeah, niet, comrade. Spanish word on a U.S. map. Now, we got lucky with this. We have an S, so we know it's going to be San. Otherwise, los. So, tip line. Any turn up. Oh, that's right. This is Kim's Convenience. And I have been wanting convenience. I have been wanting to see this show. Went off the air a few years ago. What? It ran from 16 to 21. It's got to be on Prime or somewhere, Netflix, right? I wouldn't mind watching. I hear it's really kind of funny. Turn up. I don't know what this is. Cards home. Well, you got the Arizona and St. Louis, so don't know. Humiliated or honored as on Nickelodeon. I guess we're talking about being slimed. I guess. So maybe this is actually dial up. And if it is, that gives us Ari for Arizona. Having lost interest. Maybe, what do you think, Shotzi? You think maybe over it? Having lost interest. I mean, I'm over it. I'm over it. So that's what she tells me all the time. Now, I was thinking we could go do whatever, your favorite. I'm over it. Oh, then we're going to do whatever you say we're going to do then. I mean, it sounds good to me. Sultanate that controls the exclave of Madha, and that would be Oman. And I love the Middle East. I love the food, the people. Wish I could go to Tehran. I wish I could go to Lebanon. French word that sounds like a vote. I guess we're talking about once. The French word for once, nay. So Miami is in it for short. I guess we're talking about the Atlantic Coast Conference. And tip line, any advice? Yeah, don't eat the yellow snow. That's good advice. Oh, and buy low and sell high. That's another one. That's what you should probably do that too. Where you might refuel after refueling. I'm assuming we're talking about a mini mart. Museum with works by Hockney, Turner, and Malise. I don't know. I'm assuming we're talking about the Tate Modern though. I would like to go there too. One day I'd like to go to New York City. I've seen everywhere on the planet but New York City, and that's the one place I think I was born to live in. I mean, the languages, gosh, so many people, the diversity, it's so wonderful. I would love that. I got to live in Germany for a long time. I'm not going to complain, right? We're coming up on 7 years. So name-dropping abbreviation. This is funny. We're obviously going for et ali, or et al, and I think it's really funny because you think name-dropping abbreviation, you kind of want to come up with, well, what a sorry, and then you put that abbreviation in for dropping names, but no, a list abbreviation. I'm liking it. Threw one's hat in the ring. Maybe they ran. Not own. Oh, good Lord. Okay, deny. I was thinking, that's probably needs to be rent, and then I got a D there. I can't Slimer. What have I done wrong? You know, freaking out there. Frightful could be ghastly. Ghastly. Let's get that S in there. See how I just typed like 3 or 4 letters without looking at the keyboard? That's what drives me nuts, because I know I can touch type, but I can't if I'm thinking about it. It's crazy. Chain whose name came from a Boston hotel whose sign was too expensive to remove. I've read this story years ago in the New Yorker. It's funny how they just kept the name. I don't remember if they had to like pay for the naming rights or if it had just bankrupted. I don't know what it was, but they just kept the name because it was too expensive to get it off the building. Neutral color. I would usually put in tan, but today we got an ash, which is really just green. Miscellany. Miscellany. Maybe a hash? All right. And anyway, gonna move on now. So that's that, maybe? I don't know. Going down in a way, no idea. Let's see. So is this an A, like one preferring platonic relationships informally? Probably ARO. So composer Eduard, and I guess that would be Grieg. I don't know for sure. Probably Grieg. Prime choice. I'm going to put in same day delivery. It seems like we're talking about Amazon Prime. That's what it feels like to me. And if we're wrong, I got this delete button here and it just handles business for me. So going down in a way could be flying south. Flying south. Christopher, please. Let's try to type this correctly or we'll be looking and looking for our error. And so, yeah, so that's that, I bet you. And we've got 2 long downward strings we need to check, so we better get busy on that. End part of a violin bow. Well, my mother plays the violin, and if I find a decent one on Marketplace, I'll buy one. I'll learn it. I'm gonna have to learn it. Becomes uncomfortable as in underwear. Oh, draws, you mean? So, rides up, maybe? It's just uncomfortable looking at that. Yeah, so I guess I got a banana split here too. I love this grid. This is just so clever. This is a wonderful one. Well done, Ryan Judge. Forrest of film. Oh, my God, Forrest Gump. First president of the SCLC, Martin Luther King Jr. Type that's compatible with everyone. Oh yeah. Then you got me, an A negative. And yes, I was right, Edward Grieg, yay. Okay. Look, you take the little victories, right? Work well together could be to gel. And what might lead to a row at a party or a row at a party? We don't like rows at our party. We won't mind a row, though, if it's going to be a line dance. I just hear Copperhead Road in my head now, right? Oh, I'm going to do the line dance. I have no coordination. I mean, I can't dance. I can do a waltz, 2-step. I do fine at a ballroom, but other than that, no. I mean, I don't have any coordination. My eyelids don't even blink at the same time. Nugget, chicken nugget shape. I guess we're going for a dino here. Wine Valley in the Bay Area. Be Sonoma. All right. It's not gross. How about net? This is a challenging grid. This is one of those Saturdays this is one of those Saturdays. NFL team whose name is a literary reference, and we must be talking about the Baltimore Ravens and their ode in exercise to Edgar Allan Poe. Quoth the Raven. Let's see. So enough. Stop. Over it. Okay. I was just trying to be helpful. Scale range. How about maybe 1 to 10? I see these clues like that scale range, and I'm thinking in octaves now all of a sudden and crap. And no, just 1 to 10. Sway could be rock, Bad Moon Rising Band would be Creedence Clearwater Revival, and map inset would be a key. So yeah, we got sway is to rock. ended ere it begun. Okay, so we got Emily Dickinson in here furthermore. And end of a trail perhaps. Looks like it could be the apex, right? Part of a cold pack. Ooh, part of a cold pack. Kleenex. And I have another clever one. Snicking them in there, right? I tell you what, I would have been a bit... If I didn't have that K there, I would have been like NEX. Thank goodness for the K. Come on. Dish it. Maybe spill the tea. Yeah, well, when Shotzi agrees, I'm literally the smartest person I know. Green Expanse would be a Lee. Stands to practice hitting tees. Fills up. Maybe eats a lot. Eats a lot. So come on, dish it. Yeah, I'm gonna spill the tea. I mean, I don't know why I didn't put that in there. Causes of some burns could be rugs. There's always that connotation, that blue note connotation to rug burns. We have hardwood floors, so you'll never see that happen here. It was founded as the Medical College of Louisiana, and I did not know that about Tulane. That's great. Again, always learning something in the grid. Blather. I was about to say that looks like hot air, but I can't make it hot air with an A there. That's just all misspelled. I'm gonna be so mad if I have fat fingered something. Well, our friend Bram is here, so Jerry is going to go say hi, and I'm gonna finish this. So blather, hot air. So one with an eye problem could be an egoist, and team whose logo contains an H on top of a star would be the Astros. So very nice. And base of a pump, probably a sole, like a pump shoe. They're accepted at church, probably going to be tenants. Hey, Bram. Base of a pump, Alonso. Now, I just hope we didn't fat finger something, otherwise we have to go look for it. But anyway, so how did we do, Bob? Fantastico. What a beautiful grid, Ryan Judge. Absolutely amazing. Y'all come on in and have a seat. This was just fabulous. I'm absolutely loving this grid. Ryan Judge, this was a clever one. It was not easy. There was nothing easy about this. This was absolutely a challenge out of the ordinary, and it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and bring down our Vanillard d'Adieu. And again, I always just want to say, and I wait to the end, I don't want to beat people up at the beginning, so if you've already turned this off, you're not having to linger around for that. But if you are still hanging around and you haven't yet subscribed, it's free. Maybe you could do that. It would be nice to further the community relationship in a way, right? And so it's really nice. And if you have a public YouTube account, I subscribe right back, because actually, believe it or not, I love to watch your playlists and see what's out there, what people are doing. Some of you are musicians, Radium, so many of you, and I often watch your recitals and your performances. I really get a kick out of that. So it's like a give and take thing. And so if you've got it in you and you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, I would really, really appreciate that. So until we see you again, as we continue to grow, I mean, it looks like we may be at around 3,000 subscribers by the end of the weekend, and that would be great. My gosh, it just feels so good knowing that people are saying the channel means something to them, and that means something to me. And so thank you all so very much. Until we see you tomorrow for the ginormous Sunday grid, ich wünsche Ihnen ein schönes Wochenende noch. Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, servus, grüß Gott, ciao, and Cin-Cin. Be well out there, and do your very best to be kind to strangers, especially those behind you in line. Cheers. Take care.